Hello and welcome to Silver Wheel Tarot. Today I'm going to do a new moon in Cancer reading for you today. I'm going to be using my energy transmutation spread that I usually do use on my new and full moon readings. And what we'll be doing is tapping into the main energy present, as well as any helping or hindering energies, and be getting some advice from the elemental energies as well as spirit. And I'm also going to today pull at the end of the reading a bonus oracle card message for everyone. So if you stick through till the end, there'll be a reading there for you as well. All right, so let's go ahead and lay the cards out, and then we will see what the message is. I've got these all in the frame here. Let's see here. All right, there we go. I think you guys can see all of that. All right, with that, let's go ahead and dive into the cards. So the main energy we have during this new moon in Cancer, we have the Six of Wands. No, that's actually the Six of Swords. My apologies. I haven't used this deck in a while. You can see the little handles on the swords here. Six of Swords. Okay. And the helping or hindering energy is the Seven of Pentacles. So that kind of makes sense, actually, the energies that are present, because the tarot card that actually is associated with new moon in Cancer is the Four of Cups. So I've kind of got that vibe here with these cards. Let's see what other cards we have, and we can dive in deeper. This is going to be the energy that you can work with. So if you want to transmute or work with the energies to kind of give yourself the best opportunity during this time frame, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So the message that I'm getting here, that is coming in, is to extend yourself an olive branch at this time. So I feel like a lot of you may be going through possibly some financial, I don't want to say struggles even, just maybe some sort of, like, things are tight, right? Or you're having to stick to a budget, things like that. That type of energy is what I have coming through. But really, things are better than they appear for you, and you are doing a fantastic job of really managing what you have. And so the energies here are really saying to look on the bright side of things, to really extend yourself some generosity, some courtesy, give some credit, or should I say, be as nice to yourself as you would be to others. Be positive towards yourself at this time. Acknowledge the things that you are doing well and doing right, and the progress you've made. Any movement in the right direction is still movement in the right direction, regardless of how big or small your steps are. And so what I'm getting with this energy here, I've got this Seven of Pentacles is really helping out this Six of Swords. And what's really coming through is really your frame of mind is very important here. And if you are able to ground yourself through self confidence, self-motivation, mantras in your mind, some introspection at this time to really go in and acknowledge to yourself the positive traits that you have, the progress that you have made. So a lot of times we see with the Six of Pentacles, it often represents like this giving and receiving, this balance and generosity and gratitude, things like that come to mind when I see the Six of Pentacles. And what you can really do at this time is, while you might, feel down at this time, you can see this rainbow. I mean, it's really coming through too, again, with this Four of Cups energy, because like in the Four of Cups, the cup is there, you're just not looking at it. So the opportunity here during this new moon in Cancer is to really meditate, to go inward, to focus and work on your thoughts towards yourself, towards your progress, towards your goals in a very positive light. And if you do that, this grounding energy is going to help you with your mental energy here, and you're going to be able to achieve this space of harmony where you can really see how much you've grown, what you've accomplished, what you've managed to save. It may not be financially rooted for everyone here. It could just be in your mind space. It could be just about really changing your mental landscape right now towards yourself to make sure that you are really being good to yourself right now during this time, because some of the energies present, if you're not paying attention to it, could get you feeling down, or you might have some negative self-talk and stuff. So for some of you, it might just be that. But for a lot of you, I'm getting that there is a heavy financial influence here. So not to stress out. It could be very easy at this time during this new moon to kind of go to a dark place, to feel kind of negative about your current situation. But there's a lot more positive than there is negative right now. And you can really tap into that and acknowledge it. And just change the way that you experience the days around this new moon. Okay, let's see what the elements have to say. So this is Earth, so this is the foundation energy, Three of Cups. Yes, so in order to get this Three of Cups, this supported, loved, kinship energy going around, you are going to want to really create that for yourself mentally by going inward. And that is going to really help you stay grounded at this time. Okay, for water, emotions, Daughter of Swords. So I feel like you really are learning how to do this at this time. So I feel like these energies are really helping you learn how to shift your mental energy in a way that is very beneficial to you. So that is another thing to be aware of at this time, is that if you are struggling at all mentally, that in order to lift your spirits, to lift your mood, you need to spend some time consciously being aware of your thoughts and what you are saying to yourself. And acknowledge here the work that you have done so far. Even if you're just getting started on really paying attention to what your thoughts are, whether it's towards yourself in general, or like I said, towards finances. It could also be just your relationship with like day-to-day life and living things material. Pentacles are very, very much earthly material things. So, which oftentimes are tied to our finances, not always. So, yeah, so even if the acknowledgement you're giving to yourself is the fact that you are starting on this path towards really paying attention to your perspective on yourself or your day-to-day life or your finances, you can really just be grateful and acknowledge the bravery that it really takes to take that step and to start addressing it and looking inward on things. Okay, and so here we have for air energy, the Fool, new beginning. Right, so this is a new phase I'm getting for many of you. If you're not just starting out on this journey to really focus on your thoughts at this time and how it affects you in your life, then you could be starting a new level, right? So I view time as circular, not linear. So you kind of circle back around to things, and sometimes endings overlap beginnings. So as some things are falling away, new things are coming in, but it also applies to learning things, right? So as you are learning something new and you come back around to something you've already been working on, you learn it at a deeper level, or you get a broader perspective on things. So it could be that as well. These energies could be presenting you with an opportunity at this time to go a little bit deeper, bringing us back again to that introspection here. I really feel the main theme so far this reading is about the introspection on your thoughts and how they affect you. Okay, so from here, let's see fire, action to take. We have the 10 of Wands. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so a couple of things that I saw, which I haven't seen before in this deck when I pulled this card, is I see in here a couple of things. I see an hourglass shape, time, representative of time. And I also see the Othala rune in here as well. So some ancestry. So a lot of these mental struggles that or challenges or blocks you might be facing, again, depending on your situation, I'm getting a strong, might be your views or your mental thoughts on finances. It could be just your day-to-day life, or it could be how you are viewing yourself personally, depending on where you're at and what you're working on. But regardless of what situation you're in, I feel like the things that you are working through at this time are related to either learned through your family, perhaps. Maybe these negative self-talk comes from, or negative views on things and perspectives could come from the way you were raised, and you're trying to work through those and let them go and grow from that. It could also be ancestral as well. With this time here, this hourglass I'm getting, it could also be a reminder with the action to take here to spend the time on you at this time. The 10 of Wands is usually a card of burdens, of carrying all 10 of those wands. You would typically see a person with all the wands on their backs or all the wands in their arms. That's a lot to carry. So what I'm getting from this is that by spending the time to go inward, it's going to help you release that burden. Also, if this is some sort of learned behavior or ancestral behavior of some sort that you are helping to to clear out, then it is really something that you need to spend some time alone with as well. So timing, the time you spend on yourself, on meditating, on going inward is important at this time and could really help you get through the energies of this new moon, especially if these energies are hitting hard for you, right? So if there's a lot of heavy, dense energy, if you're really feeling more the weight of things rather than the, yes, I'm going to get through this and learn something new, learn how to, keep my thoughts on the right track, or learn how to change my perspective on how I'm spending money, whatever it is for you, that time spent alone with a little bit of solitude is really the best action to take at this time. It's going to really help you to kind of, I'm envisioning like a compass, right? So maybe you're facing south, but you really want to be going north, right? So this meditative introspection and time of solitude, to be able to let go of this weight, or to release and let go of any burdens or old habits you've learned, it's going to help you set your compass to true north by doing this, to really get in alignment with your greatest good and what you are trying to accomplish at this time. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. 5 of Swords. And immediately what popped into my mind is you are in conflict with yourself. And I get that because of the worm here. So, I mean, worms, you can cut them in half and then you have 2 worms, right? So, and you have 2 swords here and 2 swords here, and the 5th one is kind of cut in between. I really feel that you're struggling with yourself at this time. So, okay, so Spirit is saying, if you have something come up over this new moon, it could be, the day or so before, the day or so after. Sometimes the energies kind of linger a little bit. Say you get into an argument with somebody, or somebody does something that just really annoys you. What Spirit is saying is that those situations at this time of this new moon aren't really about the other person. It isn't really about the situation. It's an opportunity for you to see how you are thinking about the situation. How are you responding or reacting? How does that situation or event change the way you are thinking? Really use it as a mirror. Use any type of thing that comes up that irritates you at this time. It's kind of like, is it the like a little bit of grain of sand or something gets in there and creates a pearl, right? It's the discomfort. Spirit right now is saying to acknowledge that discomfort and face it and work on you. Don't worry about what other people are doing right now. Work on who you are, what you are trying to accomplish at this time. Okay. All right, so I do want to go ahead and pull another card for you from the Star Dragons Oracle cards. I don't usually do this, but as I was setting up to do this reading, I had a strong pull towards this deck and to pull another card for you. So we're just going to say general advice at this time. So you can think of right now whatever it is that you want some advice on. And I'm actually going to pull the card and read the information out of the book. I think however it's written in the book is what there's somebody out there needs to hear it. I know typically a lot of people don't like to hang on for book readings, but I think there's someone out there that needs to know it, because I am getting guided to read directly from the book here. So we have protection, finding what's important. Beautiful card. Okay, let me grab the book here. 26 reduces to an 8, reminds me of cycles. Again, coming back around to this circular timeline. Okay, let me hold this up for you while I read it so you have something to look at. Make sure it's not glaring for you in the camera. Finding what's important. It's time to define what truly matters most in your life. Take the time to inventory and assess what is really important. Reassess, reprioritize, regroup. Perhaps it's time to change things up a bit. Ask yourself what truly matters to you most. You are protected, you are safe, and in turn, you are a protector and a shield, guarding what and who you love most against the cold wind that might blow. Be both protector and protected as you guard against any obstacles that you are facing. Seek comfort and strength in numbers. Shields up. Take an assessment of what is most important to you in your life, and then protect that ideal, that notion, that sense of being, that identity, that tribe at all costs. Build a solid foundation of who you are and find solace therein. The time has come to find what's most important to you and then stand strong in your fortress, claiming your identity. You are strong, mighty, and powerful. Beautiful way to end the message today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments. And if you found value in this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. It helps more than you know. Be blessed and have a great day.